guys, and welcome to my monthly favorites. This is the month of September, so I'm just gonna share with you guys a couple of my favorite products that I've sort of just really been loving in the month of September. I'm really super excited because we are finally in fall. I love fall. I love dark, deep, vampy lipsticks and deep eye makeup looks, and I'm so super excited that it is fall. I'm kind of over the summer vibe. I was never really in the summer vibe. And the first things I'm gonna actually kick off with are skincare products, and I'm just gonna share with you guys my new routine that I've just been like completely obsessed with this month. I think my skin has been getting a lot better. If you haven't noticed on camera, it feels a lot smoother, and I'm just like completely obsessed with this. So the first thing is, it's actually like a whole kind of kit thing. So I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it in the back of my room in like that green bag, but obviously it's not in there anymore because it's right in front of me. But first, it's the Clinique liquid facial soap. Yeah, it's for dry combination skin because I do kind of get oily in my T-zone, but not too crazy, and I am more dry on like my cheek area. It may not look like that because I do use dewy foundations. I love this. Even when you have a full face of makeup on, I think this does a really great job at taking it off. I know that's not what it's supposed to do, but it works. So that's like the first step. And then the next thing I have is the 7-day scrub cream, which is a rinse off formula. It's one of those sort of like micro dermabrasion scrubs, although it's not as harsh on the skin. Sometimes my skin can get sort of irritated, nothing crazy. So I use this straight after I use my liquid soap thing, and then straight after that I go in with the Clinique clarifying lotion, and this is also for dry combination skin. I love this. It kind of takes off like the dead skin, and if you ever use this, I will tell you right now that after a few days of using this, you will start to see more acne, or not really acne, but a lot of more texture appear on your face, because it does get rid of like all the dead skin, but then it gives rise to all the things that were under that dead skin. But I promise you, it does get way better after that. And the girl who actually helped me find out that this is what was best for me said that you had to use this with 100% cotton. So yeah, if you're thinking about buying it, please do. I promise you. Well, for me, it worked great, and it still is. I'm so excited. And I've only been using it for like 2-3 weeks now, and I see the biggest change I've ever seen in anything I've ever used. Lastly, what I have here is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion with Pump, and this is for very dry to dry combination skin as well. Looks like this. It's just like one of those daily moisturizers. I think this works really great, and it kind of works as a primer too. I know that's kind of weird because you don't expect your moisturizer to work as a primer, but I feel like it does help my foundation last a little longer than usual. So that's that for skincare really. And then the face, well, actually I'm gonna share this real quick before it like completely melts, before I even get to finish it. This drink has been my life for the past month or month and a half. I can't get enough. It's so freaking good. If you have not tried this, you need to go out and you need to try this. It is that bomb. I would not share a drink. I've never shared a drink on my channel before, but this, guys, this is life. It's called the Caramel Frappuccino from Starbucks. It's so good. I can't even. I just want to thank the Lord. Girl, is back. Anyways, moving on, I'm gonna actually share with you guys 4 lip liners from MAC that I've been obsessed with this month. Like, you really don't even know. They're pretty neutral colors, but I've kind of switched between these 4 within the month. So this first one is in the shade Stone, and this is kind of like an overall favorite. I use this one all the time, and these are all permanent, so don't worry, I got you. And then the next one is in the shade Stripdown, which I feel like everyone talks about. but it is super pretty, and it just goes with any neutral or like nude lip. And then the next one I have is Whirl, which is that Kylie Jenner lip liner type thing. I mean, I use it for nudes, I use it for pinky, mauves and stuff like that. Then I have Morning Coffee, which this one is actually a little different because it is a pro longwear lip pencil. So it's kind of more creamy than the pencil form, but I love this thing. It's so beautiful and it just glides on. So that's Morning Coffee right there. I've actually never ever heard of this lip liner until the girl at MAC introduced it to me. I fell in love. The next 4 products I have are lip products, and I'm actually gonna start with kind of like the basis. So this Mongongo Nutrient Dense Anti-Aging Lip Conditioner has been my life. And not just this month, but ever since I got it, I've used it every single day before I go to bed, before I apply my lipstick. It's just bomb. I got this in my Ipsy bag. It doesn't have the most pleasant smell, but I actually love the smell. It's like a orangey, fruity, tangy kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but it smells good to me. I know a lot of people said that they don't like the smell of this, but I love it. And it moisturizes my lips like you don't even know. And the next product I have is a drugstore lipstick, and this was part of the Milani Bedazzled 2014 fall collection. And don't mind these girls like screaming outside. But this one is in the shade Enchanted Topaz. This is the best nude I have ever of life discovered. High end, low end, whatever is the best nude of life. The best nude I've ever come across. It's so creamy and it's so matte. It's like a pinky peachy nude, but it's like that perfect, I don't know how to describe it. It's so amazing. If you guys can get your hands on this, do not let it pass you by. You need this in your life. I've never ever said that you need something in your life on my channel, but girl, you need it. I don't care how dark you are, I don't care how light you are, you need it. That's it. That's all. The next lip product I have is actually a drugstore lip gloss, and this is the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brûlée. Looks like this. It's a perfect nudie pink. I'm gonna like swatch it right there. So yeah, it's a perfect nudie pink. I absolutely love it. I've said on my channel before, I don't like glosses, but I love these things. They're not super like heavy and thick on the lips like MAC ones are. So I've heard. I love these things. They're amazing. I have quite a few, but this one in particular this month has just been, it's been my best. Last lip product I have is this MAC lipstick in the shade Verve. I don't know what took me so long to discover this lipstick, because girl, I'm telling you, when you swatch, this is the most perfect mauvey brown pink lip fall lip of life. It's pretty creamy. Ugh, feels great. So that's Verve right there. I love this thing. I think it's kind of Kylie Jenner, but it's pretty, I think it's a lot darker. It's a satin finish, so it does have like that little bit of sheen, nothing crazy. It's nearly matte, I promise. I think it just looks so fab on the lips, and I've used it with just about every single lip liner that I shared earlier. It's just, guys, it's an amazing shade. The next 2 things I have are palettes that I've been absolutely loving and gravitating towards this month, that I seriously, like, I just can't put down for some reason. I find myself forever going back to this palette, although there are some palettes I just need to try out. I really just haven't been reaching for any other palette than this one, and it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy palette. You guys don't understand how freaking obsessed I am with this palette. It's amazing. Just the warm shades like down here, they make my life worth living. Okay, no, that's a little extreme, but I'm saying, like, it's just super amazing. I don't have any color like caramel or like maroon or deep plum. So I think that's really why I keep coming back to this palette, and I really love the vanilla shade. I've used that a lot this month. And I've also used Glisten a lot. I think it's like the perfect pinky peach shimmer. I just love it. The other palette that I've been using a lot ever since I got it, kind of got it late September, but I've used it non-stop ever since, and it is the Urban Decay Vice 3 palette. Don't mind the kind of like glare it gives off. I'm gonna like keep it down here. And my fingerprints like all over. I just love this thing. The colors are amazing. I have a full-on video on this, and I've kind of been using Sonic, Lucky, Broke Down, Downfall, Undone, and DTF a lot. I've also used Defy a lot. So more of the neutral shades, but you get where I'm going with this. The next two things, they're kind of random, but I've really been loving them this month. And this one is the Sephora like Mini Traveler Eyelash Curler. There's a specific name for it, but I forgot. I love this thing. Like, I've never been one to really curl my lashes. I don't know, I don't find that my lashes like are straight or anything like that. I never saw the reason to, but I did pick this up, and I featured this in a Sephora haul not too long ago. And I've used it non-stop since I've got it, and I think it makes my lashes look bomb. The next thing, which is kind of random, but I've just loved it this month, is the LA Splash Proof Sealer Eyeshadow Sealer / Base. That's a pretty long name, but this thing is great. It's kind of like a glitter glue. It's pretty sticky and tacky once you put it on the lid, but I promise you, your shadows will look so bomb after applying this. It's not even fun. The next thing I have are Ardell lashes in 109 Natural Black, which they just look like this. I think I've used these about 3-4 times this month, and each time I just fall in even more love. And with that, I've been applying it with the Sephora Bullseye Lash Applicator, which I also featured in a video. I think this just, like, I pop them on and boom, I'm good to go. The next two things I have are bronzing powders. And I really haven't bronzed up my face a lot this month like I usually do. Like, every time I put makeup, I put bronzer. But this month, I kind of been straying away from the bronzer since I did have a really high kick on the bronzer in the summer. But I've still been loving this Bobbi Brown Golden Light 1 bronzer. I think it's amazing. The quality, the pigmentation, everything, the longevity, it's great. It's definitely more of a warmer brown, so if you don't gravitate towards warm browns on your face as a contour or bronzer, then this obviously is not for you. I've also been using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I have the pretty mini size. For me, it's kind of hard to get through bronzers. I've never finished an entire bronzer. I'm okay with having the little one. I don't feel the need to go out and purchase the full size, but I love this thing, and it's been bomb for a long time. And with those bronzers, I've recently been loving the NARS Ita brush, or NARS ITA brush. I don't know, people say it differently, but I think with this brush, like, it's just so easy to apply. You're just like 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and done. Another brush that I've been loving this month to set my under eye concealer is this Real Techniques setting brush that I bought from Ulta. I think it's amazing. I've only used the balm, like, tapered kind of brush thing, and for that, like, I just kind of got tired of it, and I was like, okay, I think I really need to try another setting brush that really works for me, and I found it, and it's amazing, and I never want to try anything else, I promise, in my life. I don't know, I need to stop with the setting brush. Of course, obviously, I need to use concealer, right? And the concealer I've kind of rediscovered again, and I've just fallen in absolute love with again, is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm in the shade NC25. I love this thing. I know that sometimes it can be really thick under the eye and it can kind of crease up, but honestly I don't mind that because of the coverage I get. I just haven't found anything else that covers great and doesn't crease. Also this month I've been loving this MAC Studio Sculpt SPF 15 foundation. This is really dewy. So if you're oily, you don't want this. If you don't like to touch your skin and it feels kind of moist, you don't want this. This is something I think a lot of people who are more on the like dry side will appreciate. I really like it. I'm not sure if it's like a profound love yet, but I really been enjoying it this month. I just haven't put it down since I got it, and I don't know, it's treated me pretty well. The next product I have is an eyebrow product, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown. Just looks like this. This thing has made my eyebrows on fleek since I've got it. I haven't used anything else. I don't find myself using the Brow Wiz as much anymore. I don't even find myself using the like duo powder by Anastasia either. I think this is amaze balls. At first, I mean not even, because at first I just knew what I wanted. I knew how to get the look that I wanted. But for some people, I know that they say that they kind of struggle with this, but I would say to keep on working with it, because once you get the hang of it, it's amazing. One of the last things I want to share with you guys is a highlighter that I've been obsessing over. After I've used this, I don't even know if I want to purchase any more highlighters. This is bomb.com. I don't know what took me so long to try it. It is bomb skis. I can't even stress it. This is the best highlighter I own. It is the best highlighter that makes me look like I have a glow within. I actually don't have it. And it is Becca's Opal highlight. Holy shit. Ba-bam. Like, girl. I kind of want to swatch it. I'll try to swatch it. Alright, well you can't really see it that much. I think this is just the best highlighter of life. If you don't own it, either save up and buy it, because you won't need to purchase a highlighter ever. And highlighters are really hard to get through. I've never hit pan on a highlighter before. That's just kind of weird to me, unless you go like super cray with your highlight, but that's none of my business. To apply that highlighter, I've really been loving the Real Techniques domed shadow brush. I think this is really small and precise, so it gets to where I want it. And I just love the cute like little button nose look with the highlighter. I think it looks so good. I've also been using the Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. It's more on the fluffier side, but I think it works really great too. Finally! Okay, no, this ain't finally. One of the last things I've really been loving is something that is on my fingernails now. It's more of a like deep navy blue, and it is Essie's After School Boy Blazer. I think the name is just so me too. And I really love this thing. The next thing I have is the Jessie's Girl liquid eyeliner, which came in my Ipsy bag. I haven't been able to put this down. Like, when I just don't have time to sit there and make a full-on eye look, I just take this eyeliner and I do a little wing or a full-out wing. I don't know. It's super black, super pigmented. I love this thing, and it is drugstore. I think it's like $7 or something, probably on the Jessie's Girl website. This actually came in my Ipsy bag not too long ago, and I can't put it down. So for this last part, I kind of wanted to turn my camera around so I can show you my TV, but it's just too much work. I'm not about to change my setup right now. I'm just going to show you guys a show that I've been obsessing over. Like, I can't even stop watching Netflix for a minute. And actually, the new season, or season 4, came out yesterday, which was Sunday. Yeah. I don't know, I've just absolutely been loving it. I can't stop watching it. It is so great. It just, I don't know, it warms my heart. So I've been loving this show, Once Upon a Time. It just gives so much hope. I love the theme of like all these stories coming together. I think it's the cutest thing of life. I don't even know. I think I'm done for the day. I know this was kind of a long favorites video, but I did have quite a lot to show you guys. I just kind of wanted to like get it out there so you can know what I'm loving in the month of September. Thank you guys for watching so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram or tweet me on Twitter, whatever you want. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.